Well, during the Arts in the Heart of Augusta Festival, the Jewish Federation is raising money to turn a former synagogue into a museum. News Channel 6's Jenna Kelly has more on the project.
In the heart of downtown Augusta lies the oldest synagogue in the state of Georgia.
Augusta has a lot of historic buildings have been torn over the years, and I think it's important that we continue saving anything we possibly can. Once they're gone, there's nothing else left.
It was built in 1869, making it one of the 10 oldest Jewish buildings in the United States.
Yeah, there are two buildings they gave to us about 2015. They were going to tear down both buildings for a parking lot at the Richmond County building.
The two buildings are the Court of Ordinary, which was the first fireproof building in Georgia, and the synagogue.
They decided they'd give us both buildings as long as we had something operational there by 2021.
With a deadline of potential demolition, the Jewish Federation started raising money in phases. They hope to open phase 1 before the deadline so they can expand to phase 2.
Phase 1 is to get the museum open as quickly as we can. We need about $300,000 to do that. Phase 2 will be the reconstruction of the actual temple itself, which probably is a $2.5 million project.
With over 150 years of history, pieces such as Torahs from synagogues that have closed down will be displayed in the main room.
The top of the building will be set up exactly like a temple really is, but it won't be used for religious facilities.
President of the Augusta Jewish Museum, Jack Weinstein, says it's important to keep the history of the Jewish community alive, not just locally, but also around the world.
A lot of synagogues are having problems today, and I think that if we don't save something like this, it'll just be history.
In Augusta, Jenna Kelly, WJBF News Channel 6.
They've raised half of what is needed for phase 1, and for more information or to donate, a tent will be set up at Arts in the Heart in front of the Miller Theater.